Ayubowan, may the triple gem bless you all. Today is the Vesak full moon Poya Day, which commemorates the three major events in the life of Supreme Buddha. All of you who joined the Dhamma Eye discussion as of today are warmly welcome. As usually, we are warmly welcome Veemanssa Buddhist Center, Kalyani Warnasuriya Guru Maniyo to enlighten our minds on Dhamma. Theruvan Saranai Guru Maniyani.
තිරුවන් සරණයි පුතේ.
In this world, hate never yet dispelled hate. But for many reasons, people get hate, especially these days due to the situation in our country. So, in today's Dhamma discussion, I would like to ask my questions about hate. Guru Maniyani, according to the Buddha's teaching, what is hate?
Yes, Buddha. According to Buddha's teaching, hates start from the thought, the unsatisfactoriness. Unsatisfactoriness between thoughts or in between words or in between conversations or in between actions. That how it starts. And in the first sutra, the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutra, Buddha has explained how it creates and how it disturbs our mind and how it disturbs our fears within our mind too.
Guru Maniyani, as stated to the Buddha's teaching, what are the consequences of hatred?
Buddha, there are a lot of consequences in hatred. I can give you a very famous example. That is the monk Devadatta. We can understand the consequences of the hatred in his actions, in his speech, and in his thought. He tried so many things on Buddha because he had a bad thought. He had a hatred thought in his mind, not for many births, for many kalpas. He is keeping in his mind, and it keep on rebirthing, and come into action in the last birth too. Even the Devadatta, the monk Devadatta, tried so many things on Buddha. Even he wants to become a Buddha too. He thought it is kind of a position. Then he wanted to kill Buddha, and he want to become a Buddha too. So that is how the hatred uh, has so many consequences, and this is a very good example for Buddhist. What are the consequences? If we understand, he wanted to manipulate a lot of people against Buddha, to kill him and to give him bad names and everything. And but he tried, right, but as a result of everything, uh, he went to the deep hell. That is, those are the consequences. Whoever with hatred, these kind of things are the consequences of those hatred.
Yes, Guru Maniyani. Then, when hatreds come to our mind, how we can control that? What is the significance of such control?
Putai, hatred is not a very easy word because it's a very hard feeling. It starts within us with uneasiness. Whatever the things. Let's see, if we see someone, if we are not agree, or if we don't feel happy with that person, we have a little bit uneasiness within us. But whatever the action in between both of us, or the words or whatever, if it creates unpleasant feeling, that unpleasant feeling keep on growing into the hatred, not just hatred comes into our mind. Even with the Devadatta, when he was a childhood friend with Prince Siddhartha, in the very beginning they were very good friends, but it's not started with the hatred, they were very good friends, and the little quarrel, maybe regarding saving the life of I think a rabbit, I started from that, and that unpleasant feeling in between them, it keep on growing, but even within Devadatta, the hatred feeling was there from long time, for many kalpas it was in him, and this unpleasant feeling keep on growing until it become a hatred. So now we come to the answer. You asking me how we have to act on that. If we get any unpleasant feeling, we have to figure it out, Pute. What kind of a feeling is that? If it is keep on coming in the very beginning, if we understand what kind of feeling, so we have to understand, oh, that is not the way it should be. We have to understand the reality about that thought, about that feeling. It is not good to think like that and so on. But if it is keep on coming, we have to tolerate it and understand it again. If it is coming and keep on coming, so we have to understand about that person, he is not the reason I get unpleasant feeling. The reason is I have unpleasant feeling within me, within the action, because I expect one action, but the action in him is not agree with my action, my feeling. Then that creates unpleasant feeling in between here, that person and me, that starts the hatred. Not just the not just the hatred, but that unpleasant feeling, if it we let to keep on growing, then maybe it become a hatred, so we have to understand that person, even in Asubha Bhavana, or even with metta, compassion, we have to understand, oh, he's that person, he whatever he talks, or whatever his action, it his action makes unpleasant feeling within me, but I am the creator of the unpleasant feeling, not his action. I am the creator of unpleasant feeling, because the unpleasant feeling start within me. He didn't create it. It creates within me, His action made it to grow, but I am the creator of that. So we have to figure it out first. So we have to understand, oh, there is an unpleasant feeling created in my mind, so I have to remove it, or if I didn't remove it, maybe it become something like a cactus tree, maybe who knows where it goes, so we have to understand all the consequences it creates, that how it become whatever the feeling. Maybe it may be a lust, it may be some other than hatred. So whatever the action within us, we have to understand yeah, what kind of a feeling it gives, and if we cannot tolerate, so we have to do something with that. Otherwise it creates something bad within us, and maybe the outcome, who knows what will happen. That is the problem, Puta.
I clearly understood Guru Maniyani. And then an emotion of hatred arises in our mind. It is often out of control and expelled by another person. When those who carry out their actions repent later for what they can have done. Guru Maniyo, this is my last question. According to the Buddha's teaching, what is the best advice you can give such a person?
Puta, here you have talk about a very nice word, repent, why someone is repenting? Because in the beginning he has done an action, and later he feels sorry about that. For that he is asking repenting. He want to repent or something like that. That means in the very beginning he didn't have any mindfulness action on his word or in thoughts or in action. That is what happened. We have to have mindfulness in whatever the way we are doing. So the best advice for someone who has done the action or who is suffer from that action, mm, we have to have mindfulness. That is the key point. You have first, there is a that I talk about Damsak Pautun Sutra. All the time I talk about from the verses 1 to 15. I am advising everyone to go through the meaning of those verses. Then you will understand what are the consequences of the hatred, and how Buddha preach about that, and we have to learn that, and we have to uh, train with that. Then we can understand all the consequences creating within us.
Unpleasant feeling creates many problems in our lives. So, hatred is not a path of solution to avoid such problems. So, I think today's Dhamma Eye discussion is very important to our lives to fulfill with positive thoughts. I'm very thankful to Veemanssa Buddhist Center, Kalyani Warnasuriya Guru Maniyo for explaining our matters very clearly. Theruvan Saranai Guru Maniyani.
තෙරුවන් සරණයි මගේ පුතේ.
So, today's Dhamma Eye discussion end now. Hope to see you again with another important topic. May the Triple Gem bless you all. I am Satnara Ganegoda.